So today I just wanted to do a quick makeup tutorial for a really pretty rose gold nighttime look. Rose gold is really on trend right now and I personally am loving it. So I'm going to do a look kind of centered around that, and I kind of deepen everything up a little bit with some black to make it a little bit more kind of sultry and appropriate for nighttime. So I hope you all enjoy. So I already started by applying my foundation and doing one of my eyes, and before I put on my foundation I used Nars' Oil-Free Pro Prime Pore Refining Primer, and this is my favorite foundation primer ever. And then I used Nars Sheer Glow Foundation in the color Light 5. And I just put this on the back of my hand and kind of warmed it up and then applied it using my fingers. I found that this foundation blends really well once it's a little bit warmed up, so that's how I apply it. And then I used Smashbox High Definition Concealer in the color Light. So I'm going to start out by using this Clinique eyeshadow palette, and this is actually like a promotional thing that they were doing in the spring, but they're shades that are available in all of their palettes in stores. So I'm going to be using this middle pink color, which says it's a single shade from the Pink Chocolate Quad, so you can still go out and get that if you'd like. I want to let you know though, I'm not thrilled with the texture of this eyeshadow, but it's the only pink that I have, which is really vital to achieving the pretty rose gold look. So that's why I'm using this. But if you already have one that you really like, I would just go ahead and use that. And I also applied e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to take this pink color and apply it all over my lid using the Sephora eyeshadow brush. Using the same brush, I'm going to take like a dark gold color. I'm going to be using the Naked 2 palette, the color Half Baked. But this is also available in the Naked 1 palette, and I think that Urban Decay just sells it like as an individual eyeshadow too. And so I'm going to apply this to the outer half of my eyelid and then up through my crease. And this is going to blend with that pink color really well and create a really rosy, shimmery gold color. And I'm actually going to switch it up and apply it using a standard crease brush. And if you work it up above your crease, when we put a darker color into the crease, it'll create like a really pretty like gold haze. So make sure you get it a little bit above where your crease ends. And using the same color, I'm going to take a really small dome brush and apply this gold color right below my bottom lash line. Now taking a less dense crease brush, I'm going to pick up a matte black color, and I'm using a brush that's a little bit better for blending because the matte black that I'm using, which is Blackout from the Naked 2 palette, is super pigmented and I don't want to get too much onto my eye. And apply this to the outer part of your eye and then up into your crease, forming that pretty V that gives you some really nice definition. Now I'm going to take a black pencil liner. I am using MakeupForever's Aque Eyes in black, and it's really short and sad, but I got this at Sephora for like redeeming my points or something, and so I'm trying to use every last bit of it. And I'm going to apply this to the outer half of my top lash line and the outer half of my bottom lash line as well. And I'm going to extend the liner out toward the outside of my eye on the top and bottom, and then you're just going to want to like kind of connect those lines so it almost forms like a pretty cat-eyed effect. And then start to connect the top and bottom line. Using the same Sephora eyeshadow brush that I used earlier, I'm going to take the smudge end and I'm just going to smudge and blend this eyeshadow out. And I'm going to do it in the direction that I did the cat eyes, so that it still like really elongates your eye. And I'm going to smudge both the top and bottom lines. And now that I'm done with that, I kind of want to take a little bit more black and darken up the crease a little bit more. Now using the same small dome brush that I used earlier, I'm going to take a highlight color. I'm using Nars Albatross, which is really pretty. It gives you a really nice gold shimmer. And because it's so gold, I don't use it for every day, but since we're doing like a rose gold eye look, I think it'll be really pretty. And I'm going to apply this to the inner corner of my eye. And then up on my brow bone. And using a fluffy eyeshadow brush, this is Sonia Kashuk, I'm just going to kind of blend this out a little bit. And blend it all together. And now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Oh, and I used my Shoe Mirror eyelash curler. And now I'm going to apply mascara. I'm using Fairydrops Scandal Queen in black. And I love this mascara because it gives you like a really kind of dramatic doll-eyed look that I think is really pretty and appropriate for a night out. Okay, so that is it for the eyes. Now I'm going to take an angled blush brush, and this is just from Sephora, and I'm going to apply bronzer, and I'm going to use one that's not shimmery because I already have really shimmery eyes, and I'm going to apply even more shimmer when I do the highlight on my cheeks. And I'm using Smashbox Bronze Lights, and I'm just going to kind of use this to contour my face. And so I'm going to apply this to the hollow of my cheeks and up on my temples. And then my jawline. Oh, shit. I'm also going to take a tiny bit and kind of contour my nose a little bit since this is a more dramatic nighttime look. And then under my lip. Now I'm going to clean off this brush and use it again for my highlight. And I'm going to go back to the Nars Albatross. And I'm going to apply a tiny bit of this atop my cheekbone. And then a little bit down the bridge of my nose. And then a tiny bit using my finger on my Cupid's bow. And by using the gold on your face, I think it stays consistent with the rose gold effect that we're going for, and it kind of like makes everything really warm and shimmery and just really nice for summer. And since we already have so much gold and shimmer going on, I'm going to use a really neutral blush that's not shimmery at all. This is Laura Mercier Tender Mauve, and I'm going to use it applying my Sonia Kashuk blush brush. I'm just going to apply this a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. And again, since we have so much shimmer, I'm just going to use a really neutral lipstick as well. And this is Sephora Rouge Shine, the color 03. I don't remember what it's called, but this is what it looks like. It's just a really neutral pinky color, and it naturally has a little bit of sheen to it. Okay, and so that is the finished look. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, I recently created my blog. It's haleyhasacomment.blogspot.com. So please be sure to check that out. But yeah, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching.